Hey everyone, welcome back to Sip and Dip with Chelsea. For today's video, as you can see, I am doing something a little bit different. I am in my bathroom right now, and I just wanted to show you guys me getting organized. So my dip collection is kind of a mess right now, I'm just gonna be honest. So today's video is a judgment-free zone. I'm going to show y'all some of the new things I got to get myself organized, and you can take a peek at my collection and some of the things that I have that kind of save me time. I'm gonna go over some frequently asked questions, some of the things that I get asked in my messages on my Instagram, and just kind of talk a little bit about me and show y'all some of the products that I have. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so this is my current situation. As you can see, I have no rhyme or reason to it. I basically have like all of my Revel and my bigger jars in here, and then this is holding like my little sparkling coat and my smaller little dips. So I saw someone suggest this, and it is a washi tape organizer. I got it from Michael's. I believe it's like $40 normally, but it was on sale for $16.99 the other day. I'm not sure exactly how much it is right now, but I would definitely check this out. I will link everything down in my description that I go over today too, just to help. So she was super sweet. She's on the Revel customer community group page, and she shared a video, and it opens up and she had them each organized, you know, on their sides and by color in these little organizers. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be enough. I have no clue, and it does have some space here too. So it's just gonna be a trial by error, and you guys can watch me organize. I think I'm gonna do it by color, and then also separate out the brands too. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys, and this is like my own little time-saving tip or something to make your life a little bit easier. Obviously mine's a mess, which is what we're working on right now. This is a makeup holder. It's like a makeup organizer. You can get them on Amazon. I've seen them at TJ Maxx, Home Goods, all over. So what I like to do is, you know, this is in my bathroom. So when I'm going to go do my nails, which is, you know, over in my office, I have my own little space that I do them. I like to put my dips. So let's say I'm gonna use Blake. I'll put my dips, the things that I'm using, in this little caddy, we'll call it a caddy, and I've got my tools that I'm gonna use and everything else, and then I bring it to my office. So, you know, everything I have is already there, and then I'm not like just toting this all around with me, and I just carry this to where I'm doing my nails, and then I carry it and I go put it back in the bathroom. All right, and last but not least, before I dive into getting this all organized, I did want to share, I got these on Amazon, and they're just little clear empty jars, and they are 20-gram jars. And I wanted to show you guys, I'm going to open up, I got these samples from Manny Mix, and I didn't have anything to put them in, so I'm going to show you guys once I open these and open this exactly, you know, how much it is, what it looks like when I dip my finger, so you can see if maybe this is something you're interested in to put your samples in, or colors maybe you're mixing up, or if you're trying to send someone some, you know, if you sold some, just so you can get an idea. Okay, so real quick before I get into this, I just want to show you, each jar is actually individually wrapped, so that is really, really nice. I think that was super awesome on their part. So I will definitely be linking these down in my description so you can take a look at how much these are on Amazon. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and open these up and pour it in. All right, so this first one, I just went ahead and pulled that sticker off so I don't forget what it is, and I will just write it on there later, but it's Tropic Teal from Manny Mix Nails, and as you can see, this is one little sample. And I wanted to show you, because this is to me, like a big deal when I buy little jars. is I would rather it be tall than it be wide, because when it's too wide, when you try to dip your nail into it, because I have longer nails, I can never get enough powder on it. So I just wanted to show you, it's pretty deep. It's a good height. So I definitely suggest these. I think these will hold a decent amount, and yeah, they're nice. I really like these. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do first is start with my pinks, because I know I have a lot of pinks. And what I'm gonna do during this video is just kind of get it organized how I think it should look. Hopefully I have enough storage. If not, I'll just get another one. And I will probably fast forward through a lot of it and go over on a voiceover and just answer some of y'all's questions and talk to you guys a little bit about me.
So I thought I'd start by telling you guys a little bit about me. So as you know, my name is Chelsea. I am a stay-at-home mom to 2 little girls. One is Paisley and she is 5, and one is Kinsley and she is 8 months. I am also a proud military spouse to my husband, and we have been married for going on 8 years now. And yeah, I started dipping 3 years ago. It was actually when I was going through a really rough time. I was just diagnosed with PCOS. I was struggling with infertility, and I had just suffered a miscarriage. So doing my nails kind of gave me a creative outlet, something to keep my mind off of the struggles, and it really helped me out during a hard time in my life. Which brings me to my very first tip. If you are just starting out, I cannot suggest it enough. Go check out all of the Facebook community pages that are out there. Pretty much every brand I've seen has their own little Facebook group, and I'm telling you, you are going to meet some of the most amazing women on there. They all have, their own unique stories of why they started dipping, and everybody has their own little tips and tricks. It's just, I cannot say enough praises about all of the great community pages that are out there on Facebook. And also, when you are shopping for a color, let's say you've picked, something on Revel's page and you see their little swatch picture, go on the group page and go search that name in the dip powder name in their search bar, and you'll get to actually see what it looks like on hands and nails. It really makes such a difference seeing it on different hands and skin tones and lighting, and that's definitely one of my favorite things to do when I'm shopping for a new color. The next topic I want to cover is about mixing different brands and different liquids. So what I mean by that is, let's say you have Sparkle & Co. powders and you're using Revel liquids, and a lot of times I get asked, can I do that? The answer is yes. So you can use one brand's liquids with one brand's powder. I haven't found an issue with using it and doing that. I don't know of anybody else that has. So for now, I'm going to suggest that you can definitely do that. I do it all the time. Sometimes I use Revel liquids with a different brand powder, and sometimes I use Sparkle & Co. liquids. And that brings me to my next question that I get asked. Which liquids do I prefer? And the reason I have trouble answering this is because a lot of it is personal preference and budget. So I do not like to say one or the other, or for one rhyme or reason. I used Revel, and I still use Revel liquids for years. That's what I started out using. That's what I'm comfortable using. And now I'm really enjoying using Sparkle & Co. liquids. They both have totally different consistencies. They're also at totally different price points. So I like them both. It's going to be experimenting and seeing what you like and what works best for you. So for now, I continue to use both. It's what I have on hand, and I'm going to start trying different liquids too. I've seen a lot of great things about Triple D's liquids and Triple Vitamins liquids. So I do plan to experiment and keep trying different things and sharing what works for me with you guys. So the common misconception with dip powder is that, you're going to go, let's say, on someone's Instagram page who's been dipping for several years, and you are going to go start out dipping your very first time, and it's going to turn out just like that. And that's just not the case all the time. I'm telling you, you guys should see some of the first ones I ever did, especially with tips. They flared out, they were super lumpy, super thick. There is a glow up that happens when you keep practicing. Get swatch sticks, try practicing on those, and just do not give up. Don't get discouraged. And if you're in the middle of a manicure and it looks awful, that's when you need to pull out the buffing block and just keep buffing until it comes out thinner, until it comes out smoother. And don't give up. Just keep practicing, watch tutorials, ask people for help. I'm always here if you need some advice, and don't get discouraged. Keep trying. So this next question is going out to all the mommies out there who reach out to me, and they ask me, how in the world do I find time to do my nails with 2 kids? Especially because they know my husband is home for basically half the year. And the answer is nap time. I do my nails during nap time and bedtime and when my husband is home and he can help me. You know, I am breastfeeding, so I am feeding my baby pretty often, and I'm also a mom to a 5-year-old, so I have to keep her entertained, and I'm, homeschooling right now with being quarantined. So then it can happen. You just have to prioritize it, and self-care is so important. Doing my nails is my me time. It's my creative outlet, and I prioritize it. Just like some of you maybe prioritize doing your hair or your makeup. You have to make it a priority. Carve out some time and make it about you. Ask your spouse or whomever is there to help you to say, listen, I need to sit down. I need a little bit of time away from the kids. I need to do my nails. And just make it about you. You have to ask for help. You have to do it. So my tip is, when you are doing your nails, and this is how I do my own manicures, is I try to make sure I get to a stopping point. And to me, the stopping point is activator. So when I do my nails, I do my best to get to the activator step. And then that way I know, okay, if the baby wakes up, I can go to her. So when I do my hands, I do one hand at a time, and I do my best to get to activator, so that way if I have to get up, I know it's at a safe stopping point. And my last commonly asked questions I wanted to answer were about prepping your nails and removing the dip powder. And I actually have videos on both of these things, so I'm going to go ahead and link those down below.
Okay, so I'm still plugging away at it, and I wanted to show you guys that I decided to do, starting from pinks. So I've got my pinks, I've got my purples, some orange, some yellow, some green, some blue, red, silver, browns. But what I wanted to, and I also split up the Sparkle & Co. and some other brands that I have on the end. And I've got my clear dip powder over here. But I wanted to show you guys my thought process. So I ended up doing where I could see their names, because I pretty much know what the shade is based on the name. And as you can see, I was only able to fit 3 in a row by doing that. Even if I do, let's say, all of the half-ounce jars, they don't fit. So I wanted to show you, if you decided you wanted to do them on their sides, you definitely could fit 4 of the half-ounce jars, but to me, I really want to be able to see their names. So I am going to go ahead and keep them that way, just so I can see exactly what colors I'm looking for. And I'll put all these ones back, but I do not have enough, which I'm not surprised by, and I will have to buy another storage compartment.
So I have my little caddy all organized. I have some swatch sticks right here, and I have my pH prep and my dehydrators, my dip powder liquids, some brushes, files, buffing block, my acetone, my gel thinner, and then I've left space to put my powders when I carry them back and forth. And here is a peek at my collection. So as you can see, I didn't really try to make it too OCD about shades and perfect pairs next to each other. I was just trying to basically group them by color, and I'm sure I will rearrange it and keep playing around with it just to see what works best, especially as my collection grows. I do have some colors already on the way again, so I will definitely need to buy some more. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.